Hey everybody, my name is Zanprez, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be giving you guys some tips on how to complete Bee Bear's quest faster. These Bee Bear quests can take a really long time. Most of them are pretty tough, but they're not the hardest things ever. But you're going to need to complete these before getting to Bumblebee Man's quest because you're going to need the Festive Wreath, which is the reward that you unlock for completing all of Bee Bear's quests. So it is very, very important that you finish up all of these quests in order to move on to Bumblebee Man's quest, because you are going to need to collect tokens from the Festive Wreath that you equip to your Festive Bee. So some things you're going to need your Festive Bee once you complete all of these Bee Bear quests. So if you do not have a Festive Bee already and you really want to complete these Bee Bear quests, I would strongly recommend going out there, running around the fields, killing mobs, getting as many tickets as you can, use the wealth clock as often, and try to build up 500 tickets so you guys can get yourself a Festive Bee. So right now it just went to a nighttime cycle, so I'm going to run around and see if there is a Vicious Bee on any of the fields, because you need to get 21 Vicious Bees defeated for Bumblebee Man's quest. So I'm going to be working on that quest in the background while I help you guys complete all of these Bee Bear quests that actually take a pretty long time, but if you guys do them the way that I'm telling you guys should complete them in no time. Alright, so let's get right into it. So the first Bumblebee Man, the first Bee Bear quest. Bee Bear is the bear that we're talking about. Bee Bear is one of the main NPCs for the Beesmas update, and in part 2, the developer of the game released 10 more quests, and they are all called Festive Wreath Workshop. So these are the quests that you guys are going to want to complete to get your Festive Wreath. So the first quest I'm going to be putting up on the screen here in a second. I do want to say I got all of this information from the Bee Swarm Simulator wiki, so I will link that down in the description below if you'd like to go check it out. I will link the exact place that I got all of the quest information for the Festive Wreath Workshop. If that is helpful to you all, I would definitely consider going down in the description below and clicking that link, going over there, so it might be a little bit easier to follow. So right here, I'll put it up on the screen, is Festive Wreath Workshop 1. So this quest is a fairly straightforward quest, but there are a few things that will take a little bit longer to complete this quest. This quest is pretty easy, but on it, the developer of the game decided to add some parts into this quest to slow us down. So some of the hardest parts of this quest are going to be collecting 100 tokens from Festive Gifts, defeating 15 mantises, and crafting 50 ingredients from the blender. So you guys are going to want to make sure that if you don't have a Festive Bee, you are hopping around joining friends that have Festive Bee that can give you festive gifts for this quest. That is probably one of the easier parts of this quest that takes some time. I would say the hardest part, and the part that will probably take you the longest, is crafting 50 ingredients in the blender. However, you can speed up that with 50 tickets. So if you guys have 50 tickets to spend, you guys should be good with that. And you must defeat 15 mantises for this quest. So what I would suggest is getting a gifted Vicious Bee to complete this a little bit faster. So get out there, get a gifted Vicious Bee that gives you faster monster respawn times. And yeah, that is my tips on the first quest. Let's move on to the second quest. So the second quest here is a little bit trickier, but you guys are going to want to gander on its lid art one time. So that is in the 30B zone. Once you complete on its quest, you unlock the lid art. You guys are going to want to make sure that you do not collect your lid art until you get to this quest. That is the biggest tip that I have for you guys. If you are on the first quest, let's say, and right before you turn in your first quest to claim your second quest, you claimed or you gandered on its lid art, that would be a bad idea, because then you would have to wait on your next quest for 8 hours longer until the lid art refreshes. So make sure you guys are looking on the Beesmas Simulator wiki, or you're checking out this video to see what the next quest is for Festive Workshop, because if you guys are not paying attention to the cooldowns that are on your different Beesmas cooldown items, then this is going to take you a very long time. So the next couple quests are pretty straightforward. Defeating 5 werewolves is kind of hard. Again, Vicious Bee should really help with that. Making sure that you're checking Mother Bear's gingerbread house, that shouldn't take too long. Also along the way, making sure that you're picking up more items from Bee Bear's catalog. The catalog is staying around for a little over 20 more days, so you guys are going to want to make sure that you're picking up as many offers as you can from there. Now, the next quest, Festive Workshop 4, is going to require you to defeat a King Beetle. So I would recommend saving your King Beetle, not killing him until you get to this quest. Because if you kill him too early before you get to this quest, then you are going to have to wait another day, another 24 hours for your King Beetle to respawn. So just make sure that you guys are looking at the quests ahead, seeing how fast you can finish quests, and if by the time you finish one quest, if your cooldowns are still going to be on cooldown, or if you're going to be able to complete all of the actions from the next quest. Alright, for Festive Wreath Workshop 5, you're going to want to defeat 5 spiders. Again, Gifted Vicious Bee is going to be your best friend. And you're also going to want to defeat a level 10 snow bear, which is pretty easy if you get on a server with somebody that's a little bit better than you. If anybody has all level 10 bees, or at least a couple level 10 bees, ask them if they can help you defeat your level 10 snow bear if you can't by yourself. And if they say yes, you guys should be good on that quest. And again, checking Mother Bear's gingerbread house, stay on top of that. For Festive Wreath Workshop 6, you're going to want to collect 250 tokens from Mondo Chick. Easy. This quest is actually a little bit easier, except the hardest part is going to be dig into Polar Bear's Beesmas Feast 4 times. So you guys are going to want to make sure you're going over to Polar Bear and claiming the feast every hour and a half, setting a timer so you guys remember exactly when the cooldown is finished. And once you get done with that quest, you're going to be on to Festive Wreath Workshop 7, which is a pretty hard quest again because you need to defeat another King Beetle. But you guys, once you're on Festive Wreath Workshop 7, I know the quests are getting much harder, but you guys are so close to being finished. So once again, you're going to have to check Mother Bear's gingerbread house. You're going to have to catch mythic meteors. To get mythic meteors, you need to have multiple types of mythic bees, and if you cannot summon a mythic meteor shower on your own, ask people that are better than you for help, and sometimes they will help out. So make sure that you're doing all that stuff, getting that quest knocked out. Festive Wreath Workshop 8 is a bigger quest. You're going to need to share 100 jelly bean tokens, which is really, really hard and can be a pain. It's really hard to get the jelly bean tokens, and once you get those, you want to use them for yourself. But for this quest, you have to share 100 jelly bean tokens, and each jelly bean usually gives you around 10 tokens, so you probably only need to have about 10 jelly beans to finish this quest. So as we're moving on through the quests, we'll also see in Festive Wreath Workshop 8, you're going to need to defeat 25 scorpions. Make sure throughout this entire quest that you're defeating your scorpions, staying on top of everything, and you're going to need to defeat a tunnel bear as well, which has a 2-day respawn cooldown. So make sure that right when you get this quest, you go kill your tunnel bear. For Festive Wreath Workshop 9, you're going to need to go check the Honey Day candles, catch more mythic meteors, craft more ingredients in the blender, stay on top of everything. Go right now and craft a bunch of ingredients in the blender, so by the time you get to these later quests, you can claim those in the blender and not have to spend tickets to speed up the process. Finally, you're on Festive Wreath Workshop 10, which is crazy. This is such a big quest. You're going to need to defeat 5 Vicious Bees. Vicious Bees are so hard to find. Run around the map whenever it's nighttime, and sometimes you'll find them. And you're going to need to purchase more items from the catalog, collect everything that has cooldowns, and stay on top of this quest, because this one will take you a while. So, I hope this video really helped you guys. Once again, the quests in more detail are going to be linked down in the description under the Bees Swarm Simulator wiki. And yeah, I really hope you guys found this video helpful. If you enjoy what you saw, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. And I will see you guys next time.